before starting the Gmail, I am damn sure you are bit aware about this Gmail, because you are using only for sending and receiving the email. But today we are going to discuss the very dynamic features of the Gmail, and that is really helpful to us. How we are going to utilize, we will see one by one. So first of all, this is the sign in screen. I have observed that a majority of the participants are having the Gmail account, so they are very good with the login ID and means how to sign up and sign in. Only one or two participants having the Yahoo account, otherwise majority having the Gmail account. Right now, Gmail account, this is the just screen in which if you have the already account, then directly write down your email ID and the password. If you don't have the ID and password, just click on the create account, and then after they will ask certain things like the first name, last name, username which you want. If somebody has not taken, then this unique username will assign to you. Then the ID and password, there is a minimum 8 characters, 8 or more characters with the special features, etc., etc. So I'm not going to in detail how to create a Gmail, but this is the ID and password. So for example, just I am writing down my own ID.
uh, the first feature of the Google Gmail we are going to discuss over here. The first, that is a change the look of the Gmail. So you can change the look of the Gmail also. For that, what you need to do, you just click on the setting button. In a setting button, there is a 3 or 4 tabs are there: density, themes, inbox types, right? So in a density, it will showing you that a default that all the emails are going to be clubbed together, and you can find out there is a attachment will separately you can view under the same email in a comfortable, that attachment will not be shown to you under the email, but the symbol will available over here like the bin. And compact, it will show you the few portion, means you can see the subject also, as well as the few portion of the body part, that is actual email you can see. Okay, so it is advisable to just keep it the comfortable too. Fine. In a theme, you can pick up the various themes over here, and for example, suppose I wanted to apply this theme, just click over there. So in background, the theme is going to be changed. Okay, fine. So you can give the beautiful look to the Gmail. If you do not want any kind of theme, just click on the basic theme, and automatically by default the Gmail look will be appear on your screen. Fine. Just a minute, I'm just clicking on the theme. Okay, fine. Now next one is what, inbox type. There are 4 or 5 types of inbox are there. Fine. So this is the by default in which you can see all the emails together. Okay, this is a default inbox, right? It is taking the loading. Fine. So once the loading is done, then you can view the default inbox, which initially you can view when the Gmail give you the email. Fine. Then important first. Now important first, Gmail is what, in which, see, these are the symbol of the important. So there are many emails are there, but if you wanted to see important mail first, then just by clicking on the important mail first, all the email which are important part are come together. Okay, so they are creating a one group. See, you can see I have clicked on the important first, so all the emails are arranged automatically. Okay, unread first, if you will click on the unread first, then what will happen, that all the unread mail you can see in your inbox together. Okay, it will be arranged like that only. Okay, this is a unread. See, you can see all the unread email will be available over here. Starred, that is starred. For example, suppose I am thinking that this email is just very important for me, so I can give the star, and whatever the email in which you apply the star button, just by clicking over here, all the star email come together in a bunch. Okay, so this is a, see, you can, I hope they can do fine, 2 email as a star, so it is showing in a star, then everything else. Okay, so under the star tab, rest email you can find it out. Now priority inbox also you can change or customize. Fine. Suppose I am clicking on the default inbox, so it will look like the initial email address which was there. Now multiple inbox also you can do. Fine. So this is and split. The third option is what? Split. No split. Right inbox. What is the advantage? Suppose I am clicking on the right of the inbox, split. For example, there are many emails are there, but if you wanted to read all the emails, what is happening? You have to click on the email will be open. Again you have to go to the back button. Again new email you have to open. Okay, this is the way what the email is continuously. You have to go inside and come outside. Okay, but by this particular tab you don't require to do so. Just a minute. You can see, so for example, I wanted to click on this, so beside that tab you can find out the actual email. Fine, you don't require to go inside, right? For example, suppose I wanted to go on this mail, so automatically it will take very less time, and you can view email one by one. Okay, so this is the way you can change. And this is the left side split. Suppose you wanted to keep this split as a bottom side, just then you need to just click on the setting. Then there is a split option is there, in which you have to select the split at a bottom side. You can see I have right side. I just click on the below here bottom side, my split will be appear at a bottom side. Okay, so this is the way I can for example, again I am just clicking over there, find the bottom side email, right? So this is what split. Now next feature which we are going to discuss is change your Gmail language. Now change your Gmail language. For example, it is not like that you can only compose your Gmail in a language of English. Fine. If you wanted to write the email in your regional language, which is maybe which is available or which is kept by the Gmail, only in that language you can write down your Gmail. For example, suppose I am writing down Gmail right in a different language. For by default it is English, but suppose I wanted to change my language from English to another language, just I will click on the language. For example, I have just wanted to write down the Hindi, so suppose I will just click on the Hindi and I will just write down कैसे हो. Okay, fine. So this is the way you can see I can change any language over here. Fine. So suppose I wanted to go in a English language, again I will just select the English. Okay, so this is the way I can change my language of the email also. How can you do that? For example, for that what you need to do, you just click on the setting button, then go into see all settings, right? After going into the all settings, there is a general tabs. In general tab, this option by default it is a disable. You have to just click on the enable options, right? And by clicking on that enable options, you can find you can see that language box on your Gmail. Fine. So this is the way you can change or swipe your language. See, this is the input, right? Whatever language you just add the input language also. For example, there are many languages are there. So if you wanted to, for example, change your language, just select the language whatever you want, right? For example, I wanted to use this language, then double click over there. Or if you wanted to remove, then double click again, then this language will be removed. The list you can keep over here will available on the compose side. Fine. And click OK button, your setting is going to be saved. Fine. And this is the way you can change your language, right? Next things which we are going to discuss, that is the add label and manage label. That four things are there: create label, manage label. Label is nothing but is a folder. It is a very interesting things, right? If you can see in my inbox, by default labels are there, but suppose I wanted to give more labels, fine, as per my choice, there's personal, travel, etc, etc, right? So I can give the label customize also. For example, what I need to do, I wanted to just click means I wanted to prepare a label, means folder. Okay, the email which is coming from the Gmail or sorry Google, all email account, all email will goes into that particular Gmail folder only, so it is not going to be mixed with the multiple email. So it will be a very easy for you to manage that email. Okay, you can create n numbers of the label, there is no restriction at all, right? But depends. For example, you are getting the email from the VNS, you are getting from the email from your own institute, right? So sometimes it is possible that when at a time of the searching, it is taking too much time, or maybe the headache for you to search from where or when and how the emails came, and it is going to be mixed up with the personal email also. So it's better if you know the email address of the university of your college, just make the filter, right? So in future also, or the already received email in your inbox are going to be separated from the inbox. Okay, so how it is going to be done? For example, suppose I wanted to what I need to do, this is the autocorrect, I don't know what is it there, right? But I wanted to do what now. What we'll do that, just click on this button, then click on the filter. I will just click on the filter button, and this is the email, right? The mail which I received from this email, I wanted to keep these things in a separate folder or separate label, right? Then I will just click on the create filter. After clicking on the create filter, right, if you wanted to keep this email in a inbox also, you can keep also. If you wanted to skip from the inbox also, you just click on the inbox, so that email will not be appear in the inbox, it directly appear into the label which we are going to discuss. Then apply the label, right? Here if you have created already, then select the label, otherwise you can create your own. For example, I am just clicking my own, right? Just create. Then after what, just apply filter to matching the message, right? So already the email which you received from the same email address are going to be placed in that box, as well as the future email which is coming from that particular email address is also going to be lie in that label, that its name is a Nilesh, right? And click on the create filter. Once you are creating the filter, I will just show you that the Nilesh label is created. By clicking on the Nilesh, you just find the email which I received, right? See, there are there are many emails are there, but 7 are unread. Okay, so you can just list the things over here. Okay, so this is the way you can again if you wanted to give color to the tab also, you can just click over here, you can give the color tab, right? If you wanted to hide, delete, edit, whatever you want to do. So suppose you are removing the label, so by removing the label, email address is not going to be deleted, just that folder is going to be deleted, and again the email will again continue with the inbox. Okay, so this is the way we can use the features of the label. Then after there is a very good feature, there is a redo feature in which, suppose you are sending the email, and by the suppose you are doing any mistake, and if you wanted to back that email, just like the WhatsApp, in which you can delete the message after sending the message within 60 minutes, the same thing happen with the Gmail also. If you are sending the email, but by chance you are forgetting the attachment, or maybe the some address, etc, whatever the mistake is there, but if you wanted to resend that particular Gmail or email, you can do that. For that, what you need to do, just click on the setting button, then go into the see all settings. By going into the all settings, you just click on the general tab, right? And there is a 30 seconds in my Gmail, but by default it will be 5 seconds in your Gmail, right? There is an undo setting, so I'm just clicking on the 30 second. I have not changed anything. That is why here the save changes is not there, but when you are changing from 5 second to 30 second, that saving settings will be there. Now what I will do, I will just click on the compose, and I'm just writing down, right? Then what I'm doing, and 30 seconds, right? And just I'm just clicking on the send button. See, you can see over here one dialog box will be there and it is showing the undo. But this box will be appear up to 30 seconds. Once the 30 seconds is over, this box will be disappear, so you cannot do. For example, I am just clicking on the undo, so again that compose box will be reappear, and whatever the changes I wanted to make, I can made it. I can make it, right? So this is the way the undo button is actually working for 30 seconds. I hope you are clear, right? Next features which we are going to discuss, that is the print. So this is the email. Suppose I wanted to do the print, then just click on the print, right? One separate window will be appear. This is the print preview, and what you need to do, you just one more dialog box will be appear. There is a printing dialog box just like your Word and Excel. Select the printer and click on the print button, right? So this is the way you can make the print out of the email also. Next feature is what? Snooze. Now snooze is how it is working. For example, you are receiving you just received an email, but currently you don't have the time to read and reply. You wanted to reply and read the email after certain hours or certain days, fine. So you for example, this email is received to you and you wanted to reply or read after a certain period. Just select the email, and there is one clock symbol is there. There is a snooze, just like your alarm, right? Snooze until tomorrow, next week, next weekend, whenever, or you can choose the custom date and time, right? For example, tomorrow. That as soon as I will click on the tomorrow, that email will disappear from the inbox and it will goes into this snooze right, snooze tab, and again it will reappear in your inbox tomorrow when you have kept this email. Okay, so this is the way you can use the snooze features of the email also. One more feature of the that is the email is an archive, right? So how archives are working? For example, archive means this email is only used for the communication, then after you are not going to use in future also, right? But as a record purpose you are just wanted to keep. But if you are keeping in an inbox, then it is a mess up with the original or many important email also. So you just wanted to keep in a separate way. There is an archive, there is no more use, but it is used for record purpose. Just click on the email and just click on the archive. That email will be removed from the inbox and it will goes into the archive folder. Okay, so in your mobile phone also, if you are doing left swiping or right swiping, this both options will be appear, snooze as well as the archive. Okay, and the next features which we are going to discuss, this is the window. This is a compose window. Actually there are many features are there in compose window. For example, here the recipients for example, when you wanted to send a mail to the recipient, then there is option, there is a click on the to button, and there is a list of the recipient. You just select the recipient, and also you can select one by one and send the email, right? There is a CC option is there. CC means a carbon copy. Suppose you wanted to send an email to university, but if you wanted to take the loop to your principal, sir, fine, to just keep the principal address over here, CC. It is not important for him, but you just letting him know that I have communicated with the university. So just keep the email address in the CC. And BCC like a blind carbon copy, in which you can send same email to multiple person, but the recipient will not see with whom you have sent the email, right? For example, you have sent XYZ, right? 3 persons are there, but X will not come to know the Y and Z also sent mail with me. Y also Y also not able to see with me. Mr. A has sent the email, right? So this is the way you can just keep the things into the BCC. This is a subject. Of course, you know, it is a very important things, because majority recipient are look to the subjects, and then after they are going to open the Gmail, right? This is the body part in which you can type the body type. For example, body type, hello, how are you, right? See, this is the auto mode option is there also, right? So it is just suggesting you that you wanted to write down these things. If it is correct, then just tab press, and the automatically this mail will be suggested composed. Fine. Now for example, if you wanted to change the size, then there is a style, then whatever the style you wanted to do, then if you wanted to increase the size, there is large, if you wanted to make it bold, italic, underline, right? If you wanted to change the color, background color, right, then it is also possible, right? And if you wanted to make the alignment, is a center alignment is there, fine. If you wanted to give the bullets number, it is also possible, right? This is the indent, left indent and right indent sign, so you don't require. If you wanted to do this right through, it is also possible. And remove formatting, just select the text and click on it, so again it will come to the by default settings, right? So this is the just formatting of your email. Then after this is the one more button is the schedule send. Schedule send means currently you don't wanted to send it right now, right? You wanted to send it tomorrow. For example, when you are working with the multinational companies, then it is possible that you wanted to send email morning, right? But at when there is a morning, here it is a night, right? So you wanted to send that email on particular time, so just click on the schedule send. When they use to click on the schedule send, it will show you tomorrow, tomorrow afternoon, morning, right? If you wanted to select pick up the date and time, you just select the time and schedule the send. Automatically that email will lies into the schedule. As soon as time will trigger which you have selected, automatically the mail will send. Then after suppose you are writing, you wanted to achieve attachment, do the attachment, then also click on the attachment also over here, so you can select the attachment, right, where it is lying, and that attachment will goes along with the email. If your attachment is Gmail is giving you 25 MB attachment, right? So if your attachment is more than 25 MB, then you just keep your documents into the Google Drive and just paste the link over here of the Google Drive, and you can send the large attachment over here with also. Okay, this is a smiley button. There is a insert of from the using the Gmail, right? If you wanted to insert a photograph, just click on the photograph also, right? This is very interesting. There's a confidential email, right? Just I'm clicking over here, confidential. Now what these things actually working? Confidential mode is means you are sending the email, right? And if you wish that that email will automatically delete from the recipient inbox after 1 day or 1 week, whatever the date you or time you are selecting. For example, I am selecting 1 week and I am just sending, then save, and I will send the button, right? Automatically that email after 1 week, means on the July 12, that email is going to be deleted automatically. Okay, so this is the confidential mode. And one more, that for example in a college it is happening that many academician as well as the admin office staffs are using same email address, right? But if you wanted to send the email confidentially to particular to principal only, right? So what you need to do, just write down the, means you do same procedure over here, but here you have to just use the SMS passcode, fine. You just click this and save, right? And just write down the here that content expire July. Okay, just I am removing that because I don't want right now. Okay, cancel. Okay, right, you can just cancel it over here. Just click on the confidential mode and the SMS passcode, fine. And when you are just clicking on the SMS passcode, right, from the mobile phone, it is asking for the when just send it, and after sending the email, right, okay, see here it is asking for the number, right? Write down the number of the recipient and the password which is sent by the Google to that recipient on the mobile number. So if everybody can see that there is an email from the XYZ, right, but only the person is able to open who is having the password and which is sent by the Google. This is called as a confidential mode. And this is a signature. Yes, insert signature, right? For example, manage signature. See, if you have seen minorly observed that whenever I am composing email, such kind of the tag is already written by default, right? So you can also keep your tag also. Just click on the create, right? Then signature name, for example, Nilesh1, because already one created. Just create. Now whatever you wanted to write down, Dr. Nilesh Patel, right? Google training, fine. You just increase or decrease whatever you wanted to do, right? And after doing these things, you just click on the save changes, fine. After saving the changes, when you are going to compose, right, here it is asking manage my signature, right, or manage signature. So if you wanted to use no signature, here, okay, fine, already we have created, right? So just click my signature. Just a minute, it is not showing. My signature is, it is showing only, right? That is in my signature. That is again I have to compose because it is a preloaded. Just compose. Then here now you can find out two options is there, Nilesh1 and, right? Suppose I am just clicking and automatically the signature is changed, right? If you do not want to use, no signature is there, fine. And if you wanted to add, there is a manage signature. Okay, so this is the way signature is all you can keep, right, whenever you wanted to compose the inbox, right? So this is the way we can do the composing the email, right? Next features which we are going to discuss, that is vacation response. So vacation response is available generally in the settings. Going to the settings, then going to the general tabs, and at last there is a vacation mode is off and vacation mode is on. I'm just clicking on the vacation mode. What exactly vacation mode is there? Because it is happening that many times you are out of station for certain, for example, Diwali vacation or summer vacations, and you are not able to respond to the email which you are receiving in your inbox, right? So you just keep on the auto mode also. That for example, if you wanted to activate from the 6th July, and this is the optional day, just click over here to till 13 July, right? And just write down the out of session or whatever you wanted to write down, and just draft your email that dear student, thank you for your cooperation, I will get back to you soon, etc., or whatever the email is there, right? So between this time period, if you are getting any email address in your inbox, automatically the same things will be sent to the email, and they will come to know that a person is out of station from this date to that date, right? So they will come to know, and they will try to approach you after this particular date, okay? And they save changes. This is called as a vacation mode. This is also very good features. Generally we are not able to aware about, we are not able to understand, as well as we are not aware, okay, this is the way we can use these things also. Now the things, next features is we are going to discuss as a offline mode. Many times it is happening that due to the electricity or due to the internet connectivity, we are not able to send or receive the email, but there is an option enable offline email. Now what is enable offline email is there, that as soon as you will activate the enable offline email, all your previous email will going to be saved on your local drive or in your computer, fine. Here you just click and save changes, right? So you, if internet connectivity is not there, means you are not able to not send new email, as well as you are not able to receive new email, right? You cannot send new email, as well as you cannot send new email, receive email, but already the email are there in your inbox, you can access, right? So this is the base features of the enable offline email, okay? So just do it, save it, but it is going to be saved on your local drive, okay? So just take care of it. Then next feature, that is a start and the important, right? I wanted to discuss these things, right? So how it is going to be actually happen. This is the probably last two features of the Gmail. You just, for example, do you feel that this is the important, just click on the start, okay? So just click, by clicking on the star email, that will be remarked as a star or important email. Here also there is one option is that you just click on the click buy button, that conversation mark, it is important, right? So now choice is yours how you are going to use these particular things. If you wanted to change the color of the star also, then click on the settings, see all settings, right? Then labels, sorry, not labels, there's a general tabs is there, and here you can just pick up the star, so you can use, because there was only one star, so you can only able to see the yellow star, but by doing these things you can get more numbers of color star, right? And you can do that, right? One click, two click, see, this is the way I can change it. Fine. So this is the way we can use the star as well as the important email, right? Thank you. Hope you are clear about these things. Thank you.
Okay.